الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم.
আমরা শুরু করছি পবিত্র আল্লাহ তাআলার নামে। সূর্যের পক্ষে সম্ভব নয় চন্দ্রের নাগাল পাওয়া, এবং রজনীর পক্ষে সম্ভব নয় দিবসকে অতিক্রম করা, এবং প্রত্যেকে নিজ নিজ কক্ষপথে সঞ্চালন করে। আয়াত নম্বর 40 সূরা ইয়াসিন। Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request Mr. Jaquiruddin Ahmed, Chief Executive Officer of JDM International, to give his welcome speech. Mr. Jaquiruddin Ahmed.
আপনাদেরকে অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা। আমি জানি বাংলাদেশে আমাদের মধ্যে নতুন কিছু টেকনোলজি আজকে উন্মোচন করব। আমি খুব আনন্দিত এবং খুব গর্বিত আমাদের মাঝে আমাদের মন্ত্রী মহোদয় সাহেব আসবেন। আমাদের মাঝে অলরেডি উপস্থিত হয়েছেন জনাব আমির হোসেন খান সাহেব। আমাদের বাকি অতিথিরা রাস্তায় আছেন, সেই জন্য আপনাদের কাছে একটু ক্ষমা চেয়ে নিচ্ছি আগে থেকেই। ওনারা রাস্তায় ট্রাফিকের কারণে একটু বিলম্ব হচ্ছে। আমি আজকে বলতে চাই বাংলাদেশের কিছু প্রয়োজন, কিছু বেসিক নিডস আমাদের মতে আমরা যদি চেষ্টা করি পৃথিবীর সর্বোচ্চ এবং হাই টেকনোলজি বাংলাদেশে প্রোভাইড করতে পারব। আমাদের ইচ্ছা আপনাদেরকে 100% না হলেও 99.9% সিকিউরিটি সার্ভাইলেন্স সলিউশন প্রোভাইড করবে জেডিএম ইন্টারন্যাশনাল। তারই কিছু প্রজেক্ট, তারই কিছু বাস্তব চিত্র, তারই কিছু উদ্ভাবন আমাদের নিয়ে এসেছে তাইওয়ান থেকে TYY কোম্পানি, তাইওয়ান থেকে জিবিডি কোম্পানি, তাইওয়ান থেকে উইজার্ড কোম্পানি এবং জার্মান থেকে আইডি কোম্পানি। তাদের মধ্য থেকে একটু পরেই প্রেজেন্টেশন উপস্থাপন হবে। সেখানে আপনাদের যদি প্রেজেন্টেশন হওয়ার পর যদি কোনো কোশ্চেন থাকে আপনারা ফ্রিলি কোশ্চেন করতে পারবেন। তারা আপনাদের কোশ্চেনের আনসার করবে এবং সেটা আপনি বাংলায় অথবা ইংলিশে করতে পারবেন। আমরা আপনাদের প্রশ্নের উত্তর দেওয়ার জন্য প্রস্তুত রয়েছি। আমি আমার বক্তব্য দীর্ঘায়িত করব না, সবাই অনেক মূল্যবান সময় দিয়ে এসেছেন, সেজন্য আবারও ধন্যবাদ জানিয়ে এখানে শেষ করছি। ধন্যবাদ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Manager, TYY Taiwan, to introduce her pillars. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Eva.
Our CEO assistant Carl Chang is there. So I'm going to present our products. But first, I would like to thank you, Z&I, give us this opportunity to come here to present our products. Okay. So TYY founded in 1999. We are the high-tech pilot in Taiwan fire safety industrial. Okay, we got over 120 employees. And last year we have reached our new milestone. We over 50 million revenue in 2015. Okay, so we are one of the largest fire safety equipment manufacturer in Taiwan, and our service and sales network is across the worldwide. And we are in the #1 position in South Asian market, of course in Taiwan. Okay. So you can see, of course, we sell in the Bangladesh, and we sell into the North Asian, Korean, Japan, China, mainland China, and almost all the Southeast Asia, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. And we also sell to Israel, okay, and Egypt. And we got new market, South Africa market, and we are targeting Europe market and American market for 2016 and 2017. Next stage, I'm going to introduce our products. Of course, TYY is a fire safety equipment company, so we sell the control panels. You can see we have different type of control panels, and we can conventional. Sorry about it. Okay. Okay. So this is our top sale conventional control panels. Their features we can customize. We have we customize depends on customer needs. We can have different many loans, circuits, configuration. The customer can choose either steel or plastic film or a rocker or button switch. Depends on your customer, your client need. And we have a telephone talking, and we got a telephone jack making a phone call to the panel, connect to the panel, and we got a fire non-delay function. So fire non-delay function got two stages. The first stage will be 1 second to 8 seconds. The second stage will be 9 seconds to 40 seconds. And we got abnormal voltage inspections, show high and low voltage conditions, long LED indicators, LED and the switch functions for the indicator and the panel and the controls. So we can connect to annunciation and the PA system, fire protect system, and the fans and the sparkling foams. And we got AC power 110 AC or 220 AC. Both voltage can be supplied, but you only can use one. Okay. So and we got a standby battery DC 24V voltage. Okay. We go to the next products. So we got another type of conventional panels. Sorry about my presentation. Okay. So this is our another type of conventional panels. This figure is only can use one zone. Okay. You can see from the pictures. You can see its figures. It also have abnormal voltage inspection and LED indicators. It also can detect connection. So no limitation for the conventional rate of fixed temperature heat or detectors. Up to the 30 photoelectric smoke detectors can be connected to these systems. We also got a standby battery. So we have a conventional control panel. So we also sell the relative equipments. We got small detectors. We got rate of brass heat detectors and fixed temperature detectors. We got fire bells, fire manual station, in detected lamps. So if other relative equipments you also need, you can talk with CMI or talk with us. We also supply. And we go with another intelligent fire control panels. Is we combine two panels together. So we got we call it intelligent fire non-control panels. So you can see from picture, we got this we have a configuration like we have a LCD screen. Then you can record the data for up to the 500 data, and also connect to annunciators. 3 types, okay? You can connect to the LED bulb detectors, LCD screen, and the computers. Also have the fire non-delay system, the same as our other panels, got 2 stage, okay? So system with the operating guideline voice also can is Also, you can hear guideline from the voice. So it also like the first I mentioned, our products can do the customize. You can choose the plastic, film, or steel. Okay, you also can choose choose different material, component material, printer, and annunciators connect to the voice evacuation systems. The AC power and the standby battery is the same. And we go to our address board. Before I just introduced the conventionals, now we go to the address board fire alarm systems. So our address board fire alarm panels figures is like here, okay? So we got, you can see a different, here we have a LCD screen, okay? And the 2-wire circuit for supply long transmissions distance. It can go to up to the 1.5 kilometers between control panel and the modules. Okay, up to the 800 meters between the control panel and the annunciators or voice evacuated systems. One control panel can connect to the loop, okay, to a loop. And we can compose with sound alarms function. And we have a monitoring in detector states of all systems connect to the 16 fire annunciators, LCD and computers. Okay, AC power system and standby battery is the same as all our panels are same. And we get to the third main product is called voice evacuated systems. So we use the MP3 and the FM integrate. Okay, the figures is like here. It depends on all products is depend on customer need. So you can also choose a different style and the request from us. And we also show with the LCD screen, shows date, time, and MP3. Okay. Built-in, we got built-in USB, SD. Okay. The connect SIM card, automatic playback. Built-in a 6-pocket profile and the EQ control functions. And the built-in emergency voice broadcasting, figure speak, overload detection, and the battery protect functions. And we have a same built-in IR remote features and the same power, AC power and standby battery. We got another integrated voice evacuation systems. We can see from here the different figures. It's just a huge one. And here is built-in 3-stage fire alarm pumps and modules. It's a big difference here. And it's use the RS485 port. Okay, connect to our address code fire alarm control panel with no need for reply interface. So it's very convenient. If you got our fire alarm control panel, you can use this to combine each other, combine two systems. So the last product is our latest product is stand-alone detectors. We got photoelectric smoke detectors and the fixed heat detectors. The figures is it's got a voice broadcasting, so it's very easy for senior or kids to hear and understand. Okay, there is a fire because it's by talking. It's not only a voice. And the battery, we use a very good battery. We use a Japanese Panasonic battery. So it can use for with a 10-year battery. So you don't need to take out like every 3 months or every year. Can stand there for 10 years. And built-in automatic test function. So you can try and test it anytime you want. And with a 360-degree buckling LED to show there is a fire alarm. So you can see the pictures. We very suggest for the for the mandatory location, smoke detector is different function. Smoke detectors is put in a mandatory location. For kitchen is put heat detectors. We also got different function detectors. So it's all our products introduction, and I want to say public safety is TYY our core interesting. And for each our partners like DM1 and his client is a key factor for the TYY success and the future growth. And we always put you first. So our same goal is provide the best products and the efficient service to you and your client. Thank you.
Dear audience, first of all, I want to thank Mr. Zakir that he invites me to come to Bangladesh. It's my first visit in Bangladesh, and it's really a pleasure for me to stay here and introduce my company and our products to you. Hopefully that our products will help you in future to become more safety and more security for all the peoples in Bangladesh. First of all, let me introduce our company. IDE Compressors Manufacturing is founded by myself and my family in 1989. Excuse me. It was the first start nearly 25 years ago, and over the years we have always tried to make the products better and make the use of the products better, and this was a success what we had last year, that we get the certification as the worldwide only manufacturing. It's a German certification which certifies companies which are doing the highest quality in machinery or also in other things. And we are really very happy to have this certification and can now show what a good quality we have. My hobby is also diving, and 2007 I started a new product range for air quality measuring, because I find that too many divers and too many people are dying from toxic air, from bad air quality which they have in their diving tanks, or the firemen in their breathing air tanks. And to measure the air quality after filling the tanks with the Traeger glass fuels or from Kitagawa in Japan is a method which was developed in 1919, so let's say nearly 100 years. And I think it was on the time to develop something new which can measure all the toxic ingredients in the compressors online, permanently, while filling and before the air is coming into the tanks, so that we have the maximum safety for the fireman which has to breathe under hard conditions. This air, they have to have the best air for hard working, and also for the divers. Nearly 15, 16 divers every year are dying from CO, toxic air. So with our new product range, this something in the past. IDE is exhibiting every year in several exhibitions. This is our booth, which we have especially on exhibitions for motorsports. This was the exhibition in Düsseldorf in Germany, Yeah, it's the world's biggest water sports exhibition in Düsseldorf, and also fire services exhibitions like this one in Hanover, the Interschutz, or at the moment also in Australia we exhibiting. We have several certifications, standard-wise ISO 9001. I think this is absolutely standard. We are certified in China, CCC certified, we are certified in Russia. We have all approvals to do high pressure vessels. We are listed in the NATO catalog, also for military. And here you can see what sectors and what customers we serve with our compressors, especially and mostly fire services, police, divers, fire prevention, recovery services, mining, also biogas, which come more and more up in Europe, industry, plastic industry, and a lot more what we serve. And every red countries we have dealers, and we have delivered some compressors there, and we try to get more and more countries, and now we can hopefully also add Bangladesh in this card. This is a short overview over some references, customers which are using our compressors. You see also here BMW, Porsche, and Mercedes. Mercedes has our compressors also in the production. They check with these compressors, high pressure, 200 bar, the brake tubes which they manufacture. But Porsche and BMW, we deliver the compressor to the sports sections because they use our compressor at the race tracks, at the boxes. Some years ago, we asked ourselves a question. Why hasn't anyone started from the ground up to use all the latest proven technology to come up with a totally new modern design? Because most of the compressors were developed by the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s. And since this time, nothing has changed. These were our answers then. No one was taking advantage of the advancements in new alloys, other technologies that have been tried to proven the automotive industry for over 30 years. So that means all the compressors which are existing at this time in the market were made from cast iron. And our main problem is the heat. And we don't have only the heat of the movements, of the moving parts in the machine, we have also the heat, extremely heat, of the compressed air. If you think at your bicycle and you pump out the tire,